Hello, my lovelies. How are you today? Today is Tuesday, September 15th, 2020. I was supposed to be doing a daily yesterday, and I'm so sorry. I was completely drained yesterday. It's this Mars retrograde. I'll blame it on that. But no, just some stuff has been going on with me as far as it's not that I have not been getting any sleep. I've just been dreaming very vividly lately. And so it's like I dream about things I'm supposed to be doing. And so when I go to do them, it's like my day is done. I can't do anymore, and I get completely drained. So yesterday was one of those days. But anyway, I'm going to do a daily. I'm using a different deck this week as far as like daily reading, daily oracle. I'm using the Mythical Goddess deck. I'm going to be using it today. Whether Spirit wants me to use it for the rest of the week, I don't know, because something has kind of come up in my schedule to where I don't know if I'll be able to do dailies. I may be able to just make a quick video to see how everybody's doing, to check in. But I'm going to pick a couple of cards, not too many, so I'm going to keep it short and sweet. But this is a very beautiful deck. Very beautiful artwork. And this is like it's like a tarot deck, except you don't read the cards upside down. So there's no opposite reading of the cards, because the cards each have a meaning according to the guidebook, and the meaning that they provide pretty much explains it all. So you can take it how it resonates. But they use a lot of beautiful artwork, like from Egyptian culture, Egyptian religions, mythology, Christianity, Buddhism, just very beautiful. In Hinduism, Greek goddesses, Native American, Brazilian. It's very beautiful artwork. So if you're like into buying your own decks, this is the deck that I'm using today. It's called the Mythical Goddess Tarot, and it's written by Sage Holloway, and the person that does the artistry is Catherine Skaggs. Very beautiful. You can order it on Amazon. You could probably get it like Barnes and Noble, maybe. I don't know about Barnes and Noble, but I got mine through Amazon. And I think you can also order it through Walmart. Even Walmart sells oracle decks and tarot decks, and I did not know that until recently. I think within the past month did I find that out. I was like, Walmart, they sell that kind of stuff? And it's not just tarot decks and oracle decks. It's also a lot of spiritual items. So if you're into, building your own altars and collecting a lot of spiritual things, your altar and your knickknacks and burning your candles. I think they also have a little bit of clothing as well. They also have like daily affirmation cards available too. So they have a lot of stuff. So if you're not really into the Amazon, you're more into the Walmart, because I think Walmart you can pretty much order it and it's like you get it delivered less than a week. I would say 3 or 4 days. Depends on the availability of the item. Okay, so I'm going to get a blessing. To the universe, to the Lord above, spirit guides, angels, archangels, ancestors, please look over us today. Look over me today. Give me the strength to become a vessel to deliver a message to those that are reviewing this video. Continue blessing us each and every day. Thank you for giving us life. Thank you for giving us everything that we have had in the past, everything we have now, and everything that is to come in the near future. Continue to protect us in your divine protection. Cleanse us of any impurities, make us pure. Get rid of any negative energy from this reading today. These things I ask in your name. Amen, amen, amen. Amen. These cards are a little bit difficult to shuffle because they're thick. But I got them. That makes like the 6th or 7th time I did that. Okay, so. And I also may clarify, just in case. I do have my clarifying deck sitting on standby. Again, I think I'm going to pick 3 cards, do the 3-card spread. But today, I'm going to go ahead and do a daily. Tomorrow, I will try to do it first thing early in the morning because the next couple of days for me is going to be very busy. Something to do with my house. I'll just leave it at that. So I'll try to do one. I'll do one right now. I'll try to do one tomorrow morning, and I'll try to do one Thursday, but I don't know what time Thursday because that's when I'm going to be in and out of the house. So it may not be until late Thursday, but okay. Okay. So I did a 3-card spread, but then I looked at the bottom to choose from for the overall energy for today. And I went ahead and laid that one to the side. But the 3 main cards are for past energy. I pulled Fire, the Knight of Fire, 9 of Wands, Integrity. And the second card, which represents the present energy, is the Ace of Fire, Illumination. Aren't they beautiful? Beautiful cards. Beautiful, beautiful. And the third card to represent future energy is the 4 of Seas, which is the 4 of Cups. Desire. And the overall energy for today is the I believe it's the King of Earth, King of Pentacles, Crone of Earth, is Ascension. Beautiful artwork. Okay, so I'm going to read each one. Okay, so first we have the 2 fires. 9 of Fire is the first one, which is integrity. Okay, and I'll hold it up so you can see it and look at, admire all the beautiful artwork. Okay, it says, this glorious full spectrum goddess embodies wholeness and power. She is a shining example of integrity that comes from the alignment and communion of all aspects of her being. She has achieved wholesome balance of the female and male within herself and radiates with the creative force of this union. This fiery rainbow goddess is here to celebrate the integrity that you now own in this life. Aspects of your essence that have long laid dormant are now surfacing for full expression. Dominant personality traits are falling away as your being integrates with the source of who you are. You are now on the path of communion and wholeness so that you may live in integrity and cohesive power in all that you do. And the planetary bodies that are represented are the sun and the moon in Sagittarius. Beautiful. She is the rainbow goddess. Beautiful. Okay. And the fire in tarot represents the wands, the wand energy. It's where all the other elements are contained and illuminated. fire is the active force of life and light in our lives. Okay, the Ace of Fire, Illumination. The Ace of Fire. The Dakini Kundalani Mama of Illumination brings the light of consciousness to all aspects of being. Burning through illusion, she illuminates all that lies hidden in the human psyche of darkness and light, that the true essence of divinity may be shown and realized. This fire goddess blazes into your world now as the breakthrough needed, letting Spirit light the way to your heavenly wisdom. Let her guide you. Know that the light of clarity and illumination that you seek is coming to you like a thunderbolt. The time has come for you to move forward in your life with new brilliant consciousness and creative power. Beautiful. Fire. We'll read more about the fire. It says, with fire, our material needs of heat and light are met, as well as our spiritual needs. Fire is the core of being and our very will. The fire element brings clarity and realization and is the source of our creative expression. That's why when people say they light a fire underneath themselves, that means to get themselves motivated to get going, to do what they need to do, to be creative. Okay, C's. The Four of C's. Where is that at? C's. This tarot deck, it represents the four elements: earth, wind, fire, and water, or the seas. Okay, this says the Four of C's. Okay. The Four of C's, which is represented by the moon in Cancer. This sensuous woman knows her desires and how to bring them to her. Her full emotions are in concert with the changes of the moon, comfortable in her being with the ebb and flow of life. She encourages you to trust your heart's desire and to receive the pearl of wisdom that is hidden there. This is the time to draw to you what you truly desire, to own your power and receive your ultimate fulfillment. Know that your heart's longing is yours for the asking, and that the intensity of your desire will bring it to you. Desire. Okay, and the overall energy was the Crone of Earth, which is the King of Earth. Ascension, represented by the zodiac sign of Taurus. Taurus Energy. The radiant Crone of Earth represents the ascension of the body, her very cells transmuted to light. She is the warrior goddess, aligned with the passionate earth, breaking old stories and shifting behaviors. She brings opportunities of new consciousness, heart, mind, and body. She shifts the DNA through her transformative power. The Earth Crone brings you to the power of change and ascension while still embodied. She is here to assist you in letting go of the old in yourself, so the identity you have held dear can be released and transmuted into new DNA and new form. Welcome the shift and let your world ascend into integration and healing. This, okay, so far this is looking like the power that I'm looking at, the energy that I'm looking at is saying integrity. Something that somebody has been the situation. I'm gonna clarify this too, but it looks, the energy to me is reading that someone needs to light a fire under themselves. They need to get busy and get something done, something that they've been desiring to do, something that they've been thinking about for a long time, that they've always wanted to do, and that feeling of always wanting to do it has never left them. That's what you call a desire, a passion, and this needs to be acted on in order for them to reach ascension. So to me, it's saying now is the time to get busy. You need to light a fire under yourself. Whatever motivation that you need to find or to do, that's what you need to do to get yourself going. If you have not noticed, things, the energy on this planet and the people on it, things are shifting. The energy is shifting from all that's going on around us. People are starting to become more aware of what's going on. People are changing. People are, and I've noticed this in the spiritual community, where a lot of readers have stopped reading. I mean, they have just stopped, dead stop, and have switched to something totally different. Not totally different, but they have switched to something else. They have moved onward and upward. And it's not that they don't care about helping other people. They're still helping other people. They're just doing it on a higher level. They have reached ascension. They have ascended because of the shift that's going on. And it's still ongoing. It has not stopped. People are still changing and changing, moving on up. I can honestly say that myself this time last year, I wasn't even thinking about being a tarot reader. I wasn't even thinking about being an oracle reader. I wasn't thinking about doing this. This was not something that I had planned on doing. I knew that there was something that I wanted to do, and I knew that I was changing, and my eyes were opening to what was going on around me, to things that I had never knew existed, but also to things that I knew were there. It's just that I had a different perspective of them. I was in hangman status. And those of you that know tarot, y'all know what I'm talking about. I was looking at things totally different and starting to see things and pay attention to things. And now that I have grown over the past year, I'm not saying I have reached the ultimate ascension, but I'm on my way. And so now it's like the talents that I did have, they have been developed even more. I'm more sensitive to people because I am an empath. There were things that I was seeing. There's things that I was knowing. I used to have dreams that came true. Other things. And it's like now it's like my senses are heightened and my skills are more than what they were last year. So I'm learning every day, and I keep myself open to that because it's like I love to learn. So, and I love to keep my mind open so I can learn, so I can ascend, so I can become a better version of myself. And I think we should all shoot for that. We should all do that. Try to become a better version of ourselves. This world would be such a better place if we could all be on that same thought pattern. If we just keep our mind open to what the possibilities are. But to me, that's what this energy is saying. Illumination. That means you're using your integrity. You're keeping your mind open. You're learning as much as you can. You're doing what you need to do to become a better person, to learn your skills, to learn your trade, to help other people. And it's something that you've always wanted to do. It's that desire that you feel. And it's making everything become, you're looking at everything in a different light, in a different illumination. The path is being lit for you when you do that. And you ascend. That's what this message is saying to me. I can clarify. To make sure that's the message that Spirit is trying to deliver. But that's the message I'm getting from the cards. So, I mean, trust me, ladies and gentlemen, if there's something out there that you're wanting to do, don't let nobody hold you back. Don't even let yourself hold you back. I mean, You can blame it on this, that, and the other of why you didn't follow your dreams, but you know, the only person that you really have to blame is yourself. You're the only person that's holding you back. You can blame other people. Say, oh, well, you know, she had me upset, or he was doing this, and it all really falls down to you. It boils down to you. You're the one responsible for your own happiness. There's nobody else responsible for your happiness. I say this all the time. Nobody's responsible for you following your dreams. That's you. That's all on you. Let me clarify this real quick. What is that, 3? 4 more. I mean, 4 more. Okay, well, let's shuffle my lid. Spirit, let me say 4. And I have a guest. One of my kitties has placed himself. Oh, now he's jumped down out and called him out. What you running for? My black cat, Felix. He's been following me around all day. Normally he just sits back and he watches everything, but today he's been very attentive. I'm going to pay attention to that because he could be trying to tell me something. Okay. Okay, this the last one. Okay. I didn't really anticipate this to be that long, but you know what? Because I missed yesterday, I'm going to go ahead and take the time to do this one. Okay. Can you clarify 9 of Fire for me, please, Spirit? Clarify 9 of Fire for me. One more, please. One more, please. I like to try to do at least 2 per card to make sure I'm understanding it correctly. The energy. One more for 9 of Fire. One more for 9 of Fire, please. Whoops. One more for 9 of Fire. There we go. Oh, and one more fell out. Okay. So that was 3 that fell out. Okay. So the first one that fell out to clarify, 5 of Pentacles upright, 6 of Pentacles reversed, and Ace of Cups reversed. And those fill out for the 9 of Fire. Integrity. I'm going to read that one more time. 9 of Fire, integrity. To make sure that I interpreted that correctly. Okay, it says wholesome balance of female and male within creative force of that union. The aspects of your essence that have long laid dormant are now surfacing for full expression. Dominant personality traits are falling away as your being integrates with the source of who you are. You are now on the path of communion and wholeness so that you may live in integrity and cohesive power in all that you do. Okay. Wholeness, power, integrity. Fire. Okay. Integrity. Now the Five of Pentacles. Everything. Okay, integrity. This is all that you are. This is all that you are as for integrity. That means someone who knows the difference between good and bad. They have a good. Everybody has a good side, a bad side, a feminine side, a masculine side, but they know how to balance those in order to be a good person, to do good. They know how to balance it in order to make things positive, to live a positive life, to treat others the way they want to be treated. Integrity. These cards that fell out to clarify. The Five of Pentacles is someone that is going through something that's hard times, where they're experiencing loss and lack, financial problems. They may have lost their job or their home, or a loved one. They've been humbled, and their ego has been bruised, and they're feeling isolated, like the world has left them behind, like someone has left them behind. That's what the Five of Pentacles is about. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. The Six of Pentacles in reverse is when someone needs to be more mindful of not taking on too much. And I mean by too much, something that will increase their debt, make them more in debt than what they really are. That you have to be mindful of what you're doing with your funds, with your finances. It can also mean if you're being charitable, if you have the ability to be charitable, don't gloat over it. Don't brag. Don't record yourself and put it on Instagram. Don't make a little video of you dropping some money or some things off to a charity or something. That is Six of Pentacles in reverse. That's gloating. So when you see those videos of people and they're recording themselves doing something charitable, or somebody's recording them doing something charitable and they put it on their Facebook or their Instagram, that's a form of being of gloating. And it's not looked down upon. It's looked down upon by spirit. It's not something that you want to do. It's not a positive thing. It makes you look vain. It makes you look like you're trying to show off to people about what you have. It's like, if you're secure in what you have, and you're secure in the fact that you got it the right way and that you're doing the right thing by people, why would you want to show off being charitable? That's another thing that I notice about some of these celebrities and people that have a lot of money. There's some celebrities that you don't hear anything about them, but that doesn't mean that they're not being charitable with their money. They're not advertising it. They're just doing it. And so when you see something, a little blurb in the news that somebody donated $1 million and blah, 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 you have those people that talk down about them, but then it's like, okay, that's cool. At least they're not putting it on, Instagram constantly about what they're doing, and gloating about it in a light that makes them look like they're showing off. So that's what Six of Pentacles in reverse is. It can be somebody that's showing off their wealth. And it's like a show of power and domination. But you also can look at the Six of Pentacles as someone being stingy, not being very charitable, even though they have the ability. But then this could be somebody that has been giving for so long that they need to stop, because it's starting to affect them financially, and it's starting to affect them emotionally. So you need to stop. If you're doing too much charity work, you may want to stop and, practice some self-care. Take a break from it. So Six of Pentacles can mean a number of things. It can mean being a gloat, being powerful and dominating people with your wealth, by having strings attached. Or it could be somebody that's being stingy, or it could be somebody that is trying to be too charitable when they need to stop, and take care of themselves first. That's what Six of Pentacles in reverse can mean. Ace of Cups, I'm sorry I've spent so much time on that. The Ace of Cups in reverse is the third one that fell out for the Nine of Fire. It can mean an emotional loss, blocked creativity, because usually the Ace of Cups is like a new beginning, new feelings for something, new feelings for someone, or a new passion or new desire for something. Ace of Cups in reverse, that can mean that you've been hurting due to some kind of emotional pain or loss, or some kind of instability in a relationship. It could mean that you're experiencing some kind of blockage, that you're creative and you haven't been able to create anything or do anything with your skills, with your talent. Meaning like a musician, a singer, a writer, actor, artist, somebody that creates things. It means that you've given your control over to someone. Someone has control of your emotions. Someone has control of you. You've given your power over to someone. And what you need to do is you need to think about, how can you get that back? So that's what the Ace of Cups in reverse is. It's like giving your emotional cup over to someone, and they have it, and you're trying to figure out, how can I get my cup back? So integrity with those. So as far as those clarifying the Nine of Fire, it's maybe something in the past that happened. Yeah, because this is the past card. This is in the past position. The Nine of Fire, integrity. In the past, you have given your power over to someone, and it has affected you, both financially and emotionally. And it was someone that, maybe it was someone that used it and they gloated over it to make you feel even worse. Someone that maybe you were with someone, or you helped someone that you know, a friend, whether it's a friend or a lover or a family member, and that person was down on their luck, and you decided to be charitable and help them, but it's like they took advantage of that. They took advantage of you, and it's like they took control over it. They used it to control you, and to the point to where everything that you have been working for, as far as like how you attained that financial ability to help them, it started lacking. It started messing with your creativity. So you weren't able to work. You were feeling empty. And you did it because you're a good person. You have integrity. It's just that whoever this energy is in the past that took advantage of you made you feel like you had lost. You had lost it. That you had lost control. But now, with the present energy, we're going to move on to the present energy. This present energy, which is illumination. So you have, what you did was you took your power back. Take your power back. And now you're practicing your self-care. I don't see anything in here that says, not yet. Maybe it might come out with Illumination. But when people go into what I call hermit mode and they cut all them negative people off and negative situations off from their lives, they become a little bit more aware of what it is that they need to do, and they are able to move on from certain situations. Let's see, let's clarify Ace of Fire. I won't be surprised if it comes out. Ace of Fire. One more. I didn't expect it to be this long. I'm sorry. I'm making up for 2 days. It might be for tomorrow too, because I don't know when I'll come on tomorrow. One more for Ace of Fire. One more. Oh, 2 more came out. Okay. Okay, so we got 4 cards for Ace of Fire. Okay, let's see now. Okay, so for the Ace of Fire, to clarify, we have 3 of Wands reversed, 8 of Pentacles upright, 4 of Pentacles reversed, and 7 of Swords upright. Okay, so the Ace of Illumination, Ace of Fire. Okay. Now that you have this fire underneath you, let me go ahead and read that one more time. The Ace of Fire. Oops. Gosh, I love these cards. They're so beautiful. This is the light of clarity. Yeah, this is the light of clarity. This is like the Ace of Wands. Yeah. This is the Ace of Wands. This is the creative spark. The new beginning of something creative. So see, now that you have gotten away from this is the present. This is also present energy. So yeah, now that you've, in the past when you was dealing with, you're trying to be a good person and help someone and they were trying to screw you over, you have, gotten past that. Now you've cut them off. So now you're feeling more creative and inspired, and you're more clear on what it is that you're supposed to be doing. But the cards that fell out to clarify are the 3 of Wands in reverse, 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 7 of Swords. Now the 3 of Wands in reverse, that means obstacles, lack of foresight, unexpected delays. Okay, this is something that you're doing. This is the 3 of Wands in reverse. It's not something. This is due to lack of self-confidence. I would say you're playing it safe. You're holding back. There's something that you could be doing. You have all these ideas that are going on in your head, but for some reason or another, you're holding back. You're not moving forward with this. You're holding back. But all you need to do though, it just says that there's some maybe there's some goals that you kind of fell short on, some personal goals, and that you're afraid to go ahead and take another step, towards them. But all you gotta do is just, okay, you know what? Everybody makes mistakes, so nobody's perfect. So okay, yeah, you got involved with this situation over here. Okay, so that's in the past. Today is today. Now is today. We're fast forward to today. We're not in the past anymore. Now you have an opportunity to do what it is that you want to do. It's all a part of the process. I mean, everybody has to evolve. So what you did in the past was in the past. So now you're here. So instead of keeping yourself feeling down and not being sure what you can do it. Just, you have to start somewhere. But just make sure that you're not overcommitting yourself, that you don't have too much on your plate. Okay, if you got to start off slow, then start off slow. But start somewhere. Okay, dust yourself off. Dust yourself off and try it again. You can dust it off and try it again. Aaliyah jumped in my head. If at first you don't succeed, yeah, dust yourself off and try it again. You can dust it off and try it again. Try it again. Love that song. Okay, yeah. So that's what it is. Don't have lack of faith in yourself. Have more faith in yourself. Take a leap of faith. Start somewhere. Okay? Don't let your past mistakes keep you stagnant. Basically. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is telling you that you may, whatever it is that you're trying to move forward with, you may want to seek more skill in it. You may want to seek more mastery in it, and that means you need to pursue some kind of education or what is the word I'm looking for? The word is escaping me. Go back to school in some kind of way, some kind of workshops, or it keeps jumping out of my head. It's what they used to do way back in the day. When you're a student of something and you're trying to master the skill, and now I can't remember the word. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But when you're trying to take on a new skill or something, sometimes it requires for you to gain more knowledge. So you have to be open to that. You can't just go into something, especially these days with technology becoming more and more advanced. You can't just jump into something that you were wanting to do 20 years ago and jump into it now thinking that it's going to be the same, where it possibly moved on to something a little bit more that requires more skill. So don't be closed off to the fact that you may have to go back to school and take a class here and there to get more skill, more development, in that skill, a mastery of it. So, because, if you do that, I mean, that requires dedication. That means that's something, and it's the passion, the fire that you have for that. And that means that, hey, it's going to pay off in the long run. Okay? Because that means you're going to be good at what you do, and people are going to be looking for you, to work with them or to work for them, or, they want to collaborate with you. That's the Eight of Pentacles. That's now. That's here present energy. So far, Three of Wands is saying, you need to get out of your way. You need to stop feeling like you can't do it, that you can't move forward. You need to dust yourself off, okay? And you need to seek to increase your skills, to master your skills at what it is that you're wanting to do. Passion. If this is something that you have a passion for, then you need to be open to getting yourself further educated in it. The third card that fell out was the Four of Pentacles in reverse. This is saying that right now you're having a difficult time trusting people because of the overspending and the greed and the stinginess that was going on with that past energy. So you need to pay attention to your finances. You should It says you should get a hold of your financial resources before they start running dry. You should, and I've learned this over the past few years, make sure that your bills are paid for Make sure that you do your bills. When you get your paycheck, you write, before you get your paycheck, write down all the bills that need to be taken care of. As soon as that money hits your account, you need to start paying those bills. Then whatever you have left, you take care of your food situation. If you have a family, you make sure that your kids and your family's taken care of as far as food wise. Whoever needs shoes or whatever, make sure you take care of that. And it doesn't have to be name brand shit. I mean, come on, people. We're living in an economy now that is in the tank. The bottom of the tank. It's in the bottom of the toilet. So buying all this name brand stuff, it's not important. We're not going anywhere to be showing anything off. So you need to think straight. You need to think economically, conservative wise when it comes to your money. So make sure that your kids have some nice stuff, but you don't have to buy brand name things. And so once you take care of, the necessities, your utilities, your mortgage, your rent, the necessities that you need, then that's when you look at your money and say, okay, what can I do now? Don't overspend. Don't buy things that you don't need. This eating out every night, it's not going to work, especially for someone that has a family or that has kids. Y'all can't eat out every night because that money starts building up. It starts collecting and starts getting big, that amount at the end of each month. You need to pay attention to that. Okay, now maybe once a week, twice a week at the most, but several times a week, and you're on a budget, and people are trying to get unemployment now, and people are not being able to work jobs like they want to, or go here and there and take care of business. You can't eat out like that. So you need to pay attention to your spending. This could also mean the Four of Pentacles in reverse. It could also mean possessiveness. So yeah, stinginess. You need to change the way you think about money. Excuse me, I say that quite often too. Change the way you think about money, the way you feel about money. Because if you think of it in a negative way and you're always trying to get it and you're afraid of losing it, that fear is the mind killer. Fear affects everything that's going on in your life. You don't think it will, but it does. When you're afraid of being without money and you're afraid of spending money, but you're also afraid of what people will think or what people will say if you buy this off-brand thing or whatever. Who cares what other people say? Who cares what they think? You do what you got to do to take care of your family, to meet your goals, so you can get to a level where you can have financial abundance, to where you can buy name brand stuff and not have to worry about your bills being paid. Okay, so it's like you have to sometimes sacrifice one thing in order to get to a different level, a higher level. That's how you have to think about money. Seven of Swords, upright. It means trickery, deception, betrayal. Somebody sneaking around. This is current energy. This is with the Ace of Fire. Like what I was saying with your bills, with your money, you can't find shortcuts to get through your responsibilities, because what you're doing is you're trying to trick, you're trying to deceive, you're trying to sneak around, find a way of doing this and that without being responsible. You can't do that. That energy will come back around to you. It's like a boomerang. Karma is a boomerang. So when you try to deceive the universe, you try to deceive God and not take care of your responsibilities, it comes back to you. Taking care of your family, taking care of your bills and your financial responsibilities, that's part of it. So you can't do that. You can't be sneaky and try to cheat and do it the easy way, or I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get these these $200 tennis shoes, but I'm gonna pay just half on the power bill, and I'll try to call them and see if I can pay the other half. No, You can't do that, because then something else is going to come up when it's time for you to pay that other half, and you'll be like, well, you know, I could probably get by with, and the next thing you know, your power's getting turned off because you owe extra money that you should have paid. But no, you had to go get those $200 tennis shoes. Are those tennis shoes going to light your, turn on your lights, or keep your refrigerator running, or power your TV, or anything like that? No, it's not. So you have to think about things like that. Okay, this is current energy. This is all for the Ace of Fire, illumination. So you have to wake up and be illuminated as to what is going on, that you're being given an opportunity to pursue, but you have to be a grown-up about it. You have to not set yourself up for failure. You can't be sneaky, and you can't be, you know, trying to get around doing things the easy way, and, you know, so yeah, you have to focus on what's important. You have to change the way you think about money. You have to keep your mind open to enhancing your skills and your abilities in order to be more successful with what this is that you're trying to work on, with what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Okay? The future energy was the Four of C's, desire. Let me hurry up and clarify for desire. Oh, no, that's too many. That's too many cards. That was like 10 cards. Clarify Four of C's, please. I'll take that one. Four of C's. Four of C's. Hold on just a second. Sorry about that. That was a call in reference to my son. I have to meet my oldest son. He has autism, so I have to meet with about his plan once a year. So they reminded me of the meeting tomorrow. Okay. One more. Four C's. Four C's. Four C's. Okay. I'll take another one too. One more. Four C's. Oop. Okay. He said, sure. We'll give you another one. Okay. Now, let's see. The Nine of Swords fell out in reverse. And then the Knight of Pentacles. And the Five of Cups. And that is for desire. Let me read desire one more time real quick. Going way over time. But that's fine because it's making up for the yesterday and probably next couple of days. Okay, yes. This is the sensuous woman. Yes, she's encouraging you to trust your heart's desire and receive the pearl of wisdom that is hidden there. This card is indicating that this is the time for you to draw to you what you truly desire and to receive your own fulfillment, your own ultimate fulfillment. To know that your heart's longing is yours for the asking. Okay. To pull to you what it is that you want. Okay. Now the Nine of Swords in reverse. There's some secrets. Some inner turmoil, releasing of worry. Now this card is the Four of Desire, the Four of C's. It is in the future position, future energy. So releasing worry. It could mean secrets or deep-seated concern, inner turmoil, or releasing worry that you've had. It could mean that there is some past trauma that's trying to rear its head in the future. But as long as you put effort to fight against the negativity, then it shouldn't bother you. As long as you focus on taking care of your mental health, taking care of yourself, and know that it's not as isolating as it seems, then there may be there may be a chance, there may be hope. Because don't think that you're the only one that goes through things. Okay, everyone goes through something. So don't feel like you're the only one. And if you need to talk to someone professional, then by all means, don't hesitate. Don't look at it as a weakness. But so if that's what you require to help you keep going with your life, to help you stay on the straight and narrow, to stay in a positive mindset, then by all means, don't hesitate to seek professional assistance. The Knight of Pentacles, and I'm not saying that that's going to happen, that's just the energy that could happen. The Knight of Pentacles is earth energy. It's like someone who's efficient, who's responsible, who's hardworking, productive, and routine. That could be your energy that is picking up, because now that you're currently in this Ace of Fire energy, and you're starting to realize what it is that you need to be doing, and you're working on yourself, you're working on your pentacles, you're working on getting yourself your stuff mastered and everything, and you're working on keeping your money to where it's supposed to be. You're trying to be financially responsible. You could this is your Knight of Pentacles. You could become the Knight of Pentacles if you keep going in the right direction. Knight of Pentacles is a good thing. It's someone that's very successful, someone that has their shit, someone who's not afraid of, they enjoy the good life. They can go to whatever restaurant they want to go to. They can go on vacation, with their family, not have to worry about money. Someone who enjoys a life of leisure. So, yeah. Some people say, you got to work real hard to get what you... Okay, you can work real hard to get what you want, or you can just do what you're supposed to do. Do the daily grind, work hard, but still take care of yourself, and still end up being financially abundant. You just got to put the work in. Nothing's for free. There's always got to be some kind of work that has to be put in. So just make sure you do the work. The Five of Cups, it indicates sadness, remorse, trauma, heartbreak, anger. It's just saying that no matter how bad things get, that there's always a silver lining. You just need to choose to see it. So, Cups indicates something emotional. Seas is the same as Cups. It's emotional. But don't worry. This may be what it is that's coming up as far as this concern, this inner turmoil, with this Knight of Swords in reverse. Could be this Five of Cups, something that you were going through in the past with this this energy where you were feeling like someone was just sucking you dry financially and emotionally. That they were feeling in the Five of Pentacles, and so therefore when they started feeding on you and on your energy and everything and taking advantage of you, they try to put you in that Five of Pentacles energy. So that's what could be coming up. But you're going to have to recognize it for what it is. And you're going to have to say, okay, you know what? I cared about that person, but that's over. They weren't doing me any good. I can't go back. That's in the past. I need to keep moving forward. You need to focus on what it is that's important. You need to keep moving forward. And say, okay, now I know I can recognize that type of person, that I don't need to be with that type of person, that they're not good for me. And, I learned my lesson. You need to learn your lesson. Okay? Because that breakup or divorce or abandonment or whatever it was, you need to move on from it. It was a lesson learned. So now you know what to recognize. Okay. The crone. The Ascension. This is where you want to reach. Ascension. Remember this is the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Oh my God. The King of Pentacles is someone that enjoys the good life. This is the same thing as the Knight of Pentacles. Not Knight of Pentacles. This is more than Knight of Pentacles. This is the King of Pentacles. This is the ultimate. Someone who enjoys the good life. Someone who has ascended. Has met all their goals. Basically something to do with money-wise. Financially. You're financially secure. You have nothing to worry about. Okay? Nothing. That means you can vacation, you can go wherever you want to go, donate whatever you want to donate, and not have to feel any kind of guilt about it or worry about being broke. It's someone who has put in the work. Okay, and these two cards popped out. I'll take them. Okay. The Hierophant in reverse, clarified, and the Four of Cups. Where did I see the Four of Cups before? Over here in reverse. Okay. Now, the Hierophant in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse is someone who's rebellious, who rejects values. This is the overall energy. It may not be you, but it means that someone has lost control. They feel like they've lost control and they're seeking some kind of flexibility in doing things. A new approach, which is totally unconventional. Someone who defies social norms and questions traditions. Whether that's religious traditions, educational traditions, that type of thing. Social norms. Let me see the other one. Four of Cups. This is when someone's feeling stagnant because they've had missed opportunities. They're feeling remorse and regret that they didn't do this before when it was offered to them. They're having a hard time focusing on things that used to make them happy. They used to make them feel fulfilled. When people are in that mindset, they're inclined to pass things up. They're inclined to not accept invitations anywhere. They stay at home a lot. People invite them out to different events and parties and get-togethers and gatherings, and they don't go because They're not feeling happy with themselves. But then it's like they realize, oh my God, I could have went to that party and networked because, such and such a person was there and they are, a big name in the industry that I want to get into. So, it's things like that. The Four of Cups is. It's like focusing on this one thing. The picture, if you've ever seen it, the Four of Cups, it has a person in the picture. It shows a figure sitting under a tree surrounded by 3 cups. Kitty, I'm sorry. It's a person surrounded by 3 cups. And then it's like there's another cup that's handing them something in front of them. And they're so focused on the other little cups around them. They're not looking at this big giant cup that's being handed to them. So that's what Four of Cups is. It's like you're so focused on stuff that you could have had over here, but you're not looking at the bigger picture in front of you. Okay? So this is saying, I think what this is saying is that don't be such a rebel. Don't be so into trying to change the way things are done to the point that you miss what's being presented to you, what's given to you, what's offered to you. Okay? You have a chance to ascend, to be big, to be very successful. So when you are invited somewhere or given the opportunity to network and be around people that can get you to the level that you want to be career-wise or whatever it is that you want to do, take advantage of that. Take that opportunity. Take those opportunities because you never know who it is that you're going to come across, who it is that you're going to meet that may help you get to that level. Because they will look at you as someone who's willing to work, someone who's willing to, network and take that opportunity, someone who's ambitious. Okay? And when you master your skills with this 8 of Pentacles, when you master your skills and you get there, to a certain level, your name is going to be on everybody's tongue that matters. And they're going to talk. And people are going to say, hey, I want to work with so-and-so. I want to work with so-and-so. I want to do this. I want to do that. And before you know it, your name is out there in a good, positive way. And abundance. People will be handing you this and that, giving you this opportunity and that opportunity to grow and to become more abundant. And I'm not just saying abundant as far as like financial wise. I mean spiritually, mentally, romantically. Because if you are thinking about this person that screwed you over in the past, whatever, that's them, that's back there. They're their own person. You are you. You need to work on you. They helped you learn a lesson. That's the only way that you can look at them now is, okay, that was a lesson that I learned. You can't keep dwelling on that because it's already happened. There's no way of going back in a time machine and changing what happened. That was meant to happen for you. It was a lesson that you had to learn. So you've learned that lesson now. You can't keep dwelling on it. You have to keep moving forward. You have to keep pressing forward. You have to keep going towards the light. What's illuminated for you. You have to keep looking at that cup. Don't look at the other little cups around you. That was something that's already happened. Look at the thing that's coming at you. Somebody's handing you something who's giving you an opportunity. Look at the opportunities that are coming at you. Okay, not the ones that you spilled over here, that fell over there. Look at the one that someone's handing you. Because it's full of opportunities. Okay? That's the message that I got today. I'm sorry it took so long, but I figured I'd take my time with it because I'm going to be rushed this week, and I want to try to come on tomorrow and give another reading, but I don't know because I'm going to be very busy as soon as I log off of here. there's some things I got to do over the next 2 or 3 days, and it's going to be like, and I know by the end of each day I'm going to be dragging. So, but I hope you resonated. Take what resonates, and you can leave what doesn't. But I thought it was a good message. Okay. So, if you have any questions for me, please feel free to contact me at the email in the description below. If you wish to book a personal reading, I'll leave my email for you to contact me. You can also contact me on Facebook if you're you're one of my friends on Facebook and we're in the same groups. You can contact me through Messenger on Facebook. I do accept CashApp, and if you would like to donate to the page, to my channel, or donate anything from my Amazon wish list, that would be greatly appreciated. I'm always looking to get new decks to work with. But I love you guys. I hope you have a good rest of the week. Hopefully I will see you tomorrow. If not, I will try to put something on real quick on Thursday. If I do not come back on or provide a video for the next couple of days, I'm sorry. It's just I have some stuff that is getting ready to go on that's going to keep me busy for the next couple of days. But I'm going to try really hard to come back on. But love you guys. Thanks for your support. And I hope to see you soon, okay? Peace, love, and light. Bye.